What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe. So we are back with another Shiba Inu update, but first we got to talk about, what's going on in the market. Why is the overall market pulling back so much? So we got the overall market down 5.3% right now, hit heavily on the speculation, or we can call it FUD, that Binance might be the next exchange to collapse. Now, not trying to, cause FUD or scare anybody, but we seen what happened with, FTX. We seen what happened with Luna. We have to be prepared. We cannot act like it is impossible for a well-known exchange to go down. Now, I told y'all, safety first. I recommend, it's not financial advice. You can do whatever you want to do, but I recommend getting access or getting control of your cryptocurrencies. If you do not have the keys, your seed phrase, it is not your crypto. If you're holding it on a centralized exchange like Binance, like Coinbase, Robinhood, Webull, any of these types of exchanges, Bitmart, anything like this, you do not own the crypto yourself. You want to get, what's called a cold wallet. It could be, a Ledger, Trezor, whichever one you want to use. Grab one of those, store your crypto on your own wallet, so that way you control it at the end of the day, and you know that these exchanges aren't using your funds to, basically make risky bets with them, and if they end up going bankrupt, you end up losing out on your funds. So that's what we seen take place. So we seen Kevin O'Leary, one of the investors from the TV show Shark Tank. He was one of the spokesperson for FTX exchange, which he received around $15 million to promote that exchange. Now, once it went down, he's basically saying, yes, there was some mismanagement going on. Yes, there possibly was some fraud going on. But at the same time, he's accusing CZ, the CEO of Binance, of basically attacking the exchange and causing this ripple effect that we're seeing right now. So he's saying basically Binance is almost doing the same thing, using customer funds to make risky bets. Now, the CEO of Binance just did an interview on NASDAQ where he was being basically grilled by one of the hosts, and she was asking him a series of questions. Some of the questions, he was kind of, not being straightforward with, some of the questions he stepped around, and some of the questions just, he didn't have a good answer to. Some questions he did have a good answer to. But at the end of that segment, some people reviewed it and, added their opinions of saying, basically it looks like Binance could be in some trouble. So I just want y'all to be prepared just in case. If that is the case, the crypto market can go down further. If we see Binance collapse, be prepared for, this space to really, really shake up. I don't want y'all to be afraid as far as saying, it's over for crypto, because crypto will always bounce back, no matter if there's, a bad actor that reaches, to the top levels of the crypto space. If he has a top exchange, he can still get pushed out of the way, and good, positive, beneficial companies to the space will take place of those bad actors. So don't worry about it on a long-term scale, but I just want y'all to be prepared. We could possibly see Bitcoin get shaken all the way down to around $12,000 to $10,000 if they want to pull it down that far, but it will also snap back. So remember, a lot of these other coins, can possibly receive sympathy from that as well, meaning they can pull back also. So we see Ethereum at 1,100 right now. If we seen Bitcoin go all the way down to 10,000, we could be seeing tokens like Ethereum move the same percentage that we see Bitcoin move down. So one of the main coins that are hit heaviest today is BNB. We know that is the official coin of Binance. That coin is down 12.4% on the day, and that's on the FUD of a lot of people having uncertainty and doubt and fear in that in that project, thinking that it might go down. Now, y'all know what I told y'all. For me personally, BNB under that 275 level, 270, that's a steal. But with this information, you definitely want to tread lightly. So you don't want to just jump out the water and go, going crazy. Yes, this does look like an absolute steal. I like, I always tell y'all, 10% discount. is where I like to set my targets. 15% discount on my favorite assets, the ones I plan on accumulating. That's where I usually pull the trigger. So we're at 12.4 discount right now on BNB. So you could be one of the investors who look ahead of that curve and say, this is a little FUD. I'm going to take this opportunity to buy the dip. Or you can have the mindset of, let me just be safe, just in case Binance does see more trouble. I don't get wrapped all the way into it. So just keep that in mind. I'm not here to make the decision for you. I'm just here to present the information to you and let you make that yourself. So it all depends on your investment horizon, how much confidence you have in these different assets. If you have a little confidence, it's going to be a lot harder for you to hold on to some of these assets, especially as they get shaken down. If you have a lot of confidence, it's going to be a lot easier for you to buy these assets while they're going down, in hopes that one day they will turn around. So we got XRP at 35 cents, down 6.7% right now. Doge hit heavily today, down 10% right now, sitting at 7 cents. We also got Cardano down 12.6%, because people just are having those doubts right now about these different projects, and it's going to have a ripple effect throughout the entire market. We got Polkadot at $4.67, down 10% on the day. Tron at number 13, down 5%, sitting at 5 cents. We got Litecoin at $64.91, down 11%. Solana, just a minute ago, Shiba Inu was ahead of Solana, sitting at that number 15 spot, but Solana just jumped right back ahead of SHIB. So Solana down 12.3%, sitting at $12.27. Shiba Inu at that 81.75 level, down 8.4% here, and also down 11% for the week. So this is why you don't want to just you can, if that's your strategy, to buy every single day, but it's usually wiser to buy weekly, or if you see a large discount on the day, then that may be an opportunity to buy. But usually you want to buy weekly, bi-weekly. Give the price time to fluctuate, give it time to move around, because if you're just buying continuously every day, you might have bought 3 days in a row where the price was at the same level, but then on that fourth or fifth day you see the price pull back 10 11%, when you could have took if you were buying weekly, you would have been closer to buying on that 10% discount versus trying to load up too fast. Remember, never risk more than you're willing to lose. Remember, I always tell y'all that way you don't put yourself in a tough situation, because if you do that and the price pulls back too far and you need the money out, you can end up taking a very big loss. So only put in the money that you're not going to miss. So now let's get to this article on Shiba Inu. We got Shiba Inu buying pressure reaches yearly peak. So it's up 98% in December 2022. This is as high as the buying pressure has been throughout the entire year. So what does that mean? That means how much people recommend Shiba Inu as a buy right now versus it being a sell. So that means investors are highly interested in it right now. That means investors are looking at these low prices and they're looking at them like a discount. People want to buy them right now. People aren't looking at it like, okay, we should sell this right now, it's not really worth it. They think Shiba Inu is still worth it. They still trust in Shiba Inu. A lot of investors are still holding it. So this is a very good sign. Let's get into this article. Shiba Inu reached its highest buying pressure record on Coinbase in 2022 on Friday. For the first time this year, SHIB's trading activity reached its yearly peak as 98% of investors kept the dog-themed token on a buy, while only 2% kept it on sale. SHIB seems to be an affordable investment currently, as investors can accumulate 1.1 million tokens for just $10. The large buy orders indicate that investors are making use of the dips on the Shiba Inu while it's still affordable. So, people like the fact that they can get millions of tokens for, less than, $20. That's a lot of people like to be able to hold that many. Most assets you buy, if you buy a certain stock, you might buy, a stock for $5, $10, $20, $50, whatever the, value of the stock is, or even some cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin costs around 17,000, Ethereum, around 1,200, BNB 200 plus, and you only get one for each of those that you buy. But with Shiba Inu, if you spend $10, you can get over 1 million tokens. So a lot of people just getting started off in the space really find that attractive. So SHIB previously attracted buying pressure of 94% in October when the markets briefly rallied for 4 days. So last time we seen the markets have a nice little 4-day run where it was pumping up, everything was going up for a nice little 4-day period. Shiba Inu's buy was set to a 94. So right now people are 4% more bullish, which is the highest peak that we've seen this year. So that could be a sign that after it pulls back a little bit more or at this level, eventually is going to have a nice little spike. So keep that in mind as well. But in addition, the typical holding time on a token has jumped to 211 days as investors are holding on to it for 7 months and more. So people aren't just jumping into Shiba Inu and jumping right off of it the next weekend. You know, it's good to see that, you know, new investors are able to recognize the strength in the community of SHIB, because most new investors, when they buy a project, if it doesn't pop by the first month, 2 months, 3 months, they're ready to jump to the next thing. They're not holding more than 100 days. But Shiba Inu has double plus that time of you know, the average token that's, you know, held by the average retail investor. So that's really good to see people got that faith. Both whales and the average Joe equally accumulate the token during its ups and downs in the indices. The purchases are made on belief that SHIB could generate life-changing wealth when it reaches the 1 cent mark. Investors believe that the dog-themed token would one day replicate Dogecoin's success and eventually climb above the 1 cent milestone. However, many investors made millions with SHIB without even reaching 1 cent yet. You can read more details here on the Rags to Riches story. So they talk more about Shiba Inu's path to 2023, with some of the catalysts to come, which is Shibu, the layer 2 network, our own blockchain. SHIB, the metaverse, is still in development. We're still putting that together to compete with things like Sandbox, Decentraland, or Facebook's metaverse. shibaswap 2.0, our own decentralized exchange where you can buy and swap tokens, also stake them for rewards. ShibaNet, we still haven't got more information on this, so this is like one of those secret catalysts, or, you know, surprise catalysts that we have coming out. We got Shi, our own stable coin, is supposed to be pegged to 1 cent. So, you know, similar to how you see some of those stable coins pegged to $1, our Shi token would be pegged to 1 cent, making Shiba Inu making a token inside of the Shiba Inu ecosystem more stable and able to purchase things with. Treat token is to serve as the new reward token in place of Bone token, now that Bone token will be used as the official gas token of the Shibarium network. So this token will be rewarded to people who are staking, digging, you know, or digging or burying, you know, different, you know, tokens on the Shiba Inu platform. So look out for this. All of these different catalysts will be exciting. They will kick up, you know, some you know, some hopium in the you know, the markets, the Shiba Inu markets, I should say. Not sure if it will be strong enough to weigh on the overall crypto market, but I think it can give Shiba Inu a nice little pump. Now, do I think that pump will last for too long? Not necessarily, because the overall market is down. We got to wait for the overall market to bottom out. And then, remember I told y'all, when we start to see the Federal Reserve, you know, bail people out, when we start to see them start to turn on those money printers, that's when we know things are turning around, and we're still waiting for that. But that's all we got for this video. Check the links in the description section for some free stocks, free crypto. Also, my book is on Amazon. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.